Oh my God. Hi. I really wish that the game audio continued playing in the background because I love the music. I love everything about this game. I'm gonna quickly make sure that all my notifications are clear and then fucking tab back over to the actual game so we can start playing. Oh my God, it's Mass Effect. Oh my God, I've been thinking about this all fucking week. You have no idea. Oh man. Let's. Okay. Oh, oh, there we go. Okay. I've been thinking about this game all week. I've been thinking about it all month. Oh my God, I just barely missed in 7 day. That was Monday. Uh, I thought about streaming this on in 7 day, but I just ah, you know. Oh God, this game is almost like next week. This game will be 15 years old. You have any idea how old that makes me feel? I was a wee little lass back renting this game, I think like a good couple months after it came out, from a Blockbuster and playing it on 360 for the first time, and just being enamored with it. I really loved it. And the Mass Effect 2 comes out a couple years later, and I play that, and I probably put in hundreds of hours onto my rental copy, right? You could only rent for like 5 days, and I still probably put in almost 100 hours onto Mass Effect 2 on Xbox 360. Like, not even a joke. I fucking love these games so much. And then, of course, as I get older, I built my first computer in 2011. And like, these were some of the first games that I bought for it to replay them. Um, on top of like, I think like one of the first PC games I played ever actually was Skyrim, and that's a line for a different day. Um, God, I love these fucking games. I love these games so much. Mass Effect is it has its issues, right? As I get older, the more I realize that there are some issues with Mass Effect. I'm not just talking about the big ones. There's little bits and pieces that you know, aren't to certain people's tastes, but I love them. I really do. I fervently like believe that I wouldn't be the person I am today if I'd never played these games. They really have had like a genuine, I was gonna say effect, but that felt a little too on the nose. Like a genuine impact on the kind of person that I am. I love them. They're some of my favorite sci-fi. I I make a lot of womp sometimes about being a big like Star Wars fan sometimes, which is unfair. Being a Star Wars fan is a bit of a derogatory term sometimes. But I would absolutely classify myself as a Mass Effect fan. I am the kind of person that I've like read the entirety of the in-game codex. At some point in another, I've read almost every single article in it, and like I know huge amounts of lore. I know all like I'm fuzzy on dates because that's dates are what I'm really bad at. But you know, there's very little about these games that I don't know, and I love them. And yeah, back in April when I was doing my help Angie move to New York stream, I set a goal that I really did want to hit where we play the trilogy on Insanity difficulty because I talked about it several times before. I think at the time I had just like a month or two prior finished a different Insanity run than I had done, right? Um, and I do this pretty frequently. I think I play through the series maybe once every like 8 to 12 months, um, just for fun. And and yeah, so I put that up there, and then this kept getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back, just because it's such a huge undertaking to do. Like these games are very long. They're gonna take up a time slot for probably another 6 months as we slowly progress through them. Um, so I guess I suppose we should just go ahead and get started. Actually, I need to check something real quick. Okay, yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I had to pull up a different tab here on my right monitor real quick just to make sure I have it. Um, and honestly, between you and me, this is a game that I have maybe not tried to stream several times. I've definitely tried to do Let's Plays of it a good handful of times, and that's not even a joke. I definitely remember when I first got a PC, when I was first playing, like I when I was in high school, tried to do like a Let's Play Mass Effect, and that footage is still out there somewhere. I'm not gonna tell anyone where it is because man, is it old, and definitely not reflective of the person that I am today. But I definitely did that. I think I had tried to do it like maybe once or twice. I think I tried to stream Mass Effect when I originally created this channel when I was back in college, and that footage is long gone. Uh, you know, but you know, I love this game. I really do. So let's just get a start on.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database.
The sooner we start, the sooner we could move along.
Establishing
What a weird thing
secure
to say,
connection.
Angie.
Secure connection confirmed.
Alright, so we're going to enter a new ID. Oh, you might immediately notice that the textures are a little bit higher quality, than usual. This is OG Trilogy. This is not Legendary Edition. I do not own Legendary Edition. I do, however, own the original games. I have all the DLCs for them, so they are effectively Legendary Edition. And on top of that, I have installed a couple of mods. I tend not to mod these. There's a lot of mods out there for these games, actually, and I tend not to install too many of them. Most of the ones for Mass Effect 1 are really quality of life stuff. I have, like, Recalibrated in here, which changes some of the balance and timing of events to kind of, or timing of missions to kind of fit the actual, like, timeline a little bit better. I have quality of life stuff is like, you know, stuff that removes the occasional hangups that you would get in the original game, stuff that makes like elevators faster, because that's just a classic joke. And then I have Medium, the Mass Effect updated and improved textures mod, the 2021 edition, the one that actually just got released for the last in 7 day, which is very fun. And yeah, that's why everything looks so high res, because I have that texture mod. So we're actually just gonna
Please
custom
log in
female
to access your profile.
because that was not even something I was gonna give chat control over. I'm absolutely playing a female Shepard. We're gonna do like our 5th Angela Shepard. Actually, should we? I've done so many Angie Shepards, and I think I literally have like 4 of them. Let's what's a different name that I can go with that I haven't used before? Trying to think of other aliases that I've used over the year. Or any other name that, like, is reaching out to me. Oh, we could do... This was almost my name. I almost chose this name instead of Angela. We'll do this one. This is a fun one. Yeah, go forward. Also, look, tiny little thing. I fucking love games that glorify character creation, and this is a very funny one. Like, it's
Warning, data
someone's trying to pull
corruption
Shepard's like military files, and they get corrupted, so they're like, oh fuck, we have to rebuild the profile, which lets you
Please
enter all of the
reconstruct
personal
profile.
details.
Confirm pre-service history.
So decisions like this, just because of character creation and stuff like this, I made these decisions on my Discord. If you're not on my Discord, there is a link below, but I ran polls on my Discord for character creation and let them kind of, you know, pick all this stuff beforehand, so we weren't going to hold the stream up, right, to do these decisions. And I believe, I'm going to double check the polls real quick. I'm pretty sure I remember what people picked. So we've got... Service profile. 3 for Spacer, none for Earthborn, and 6 for Colonist. Alright, so we were... and yeah, the point of so, because Mass Effect has hundreds, if not thousands, of independent choices. Instead, what I kind of briefed the Discord on was, hey, you guys pick kind of pre-service stuff, and then I'll give you a couple of independent choices per game, and then I'll kind of fill in the blanks on Shepard's character from there. So we were a colonist, born and raised on the colony of Mindwar on the Attican Traverse. If that doesn't mean anything to you, the Attican Traverse is an area of human colonies that is kind of on the borders of Council space, which is kind of where safe space is, right, per se. And yeah, because it's kind of borderline there. When I was 16, the colony gets raided by slavers. They kill almost everybody and enslave the rest. And I, like, Shepard survives by hiding under a burned down house or something. And then an Alliance patrol kind of comes along and saves us. So, after a couple years of kind of bouncing around after that, we enlist in the Systems Alliance Marines.
Confirm psychological profile.
And then our psych evaluation, we had no votes for War Hero, 1 vote for Soul Survivor, and 5 for Ruthless. You guys are out of your fucking minds. Ruthless it's the renegade choice. You get your Shepard is cold, calculating, brutal, reputation for efficiency, makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. You're the kind of person who throws your fellow soldiers into the meat grinder to get the objective done. And in particular, all of these choices here implicate Shepard in one of 3 different major military events. Well, 2 of them are related to the war/not war with the Batarians. Technically speaking, humans and Batarians are not at war, but untechnically speaking, Batarians are really pissed that humans took a bunch of prime colony spots away from Batarians and have been funding and training pirates to raid their colonies for the better part of the last 20 years or something like that in game. And in particular, War Hero here, War Hero implicates Shepard in the apex battle of what was called the Skillian Blitz campaign. Shepard was in the Elysium garrison and more or less single-handedly held off an approaching division of like Batarians, the equivalent of a division of Batarian soldiers. The Skillian Blitz is the closest to an open military conflict that the 2 powers ever had, although officially the Batarians were pirates. Unofficially, it was the Batarian military, right? And Shepard more or less single-handedly held Elysium long enough for reinforcements to arrive, and that's this one. Ruthless instead implicates Shepard in the battle that immediately follows Elysium, at the Battle of Torfin, where the Alliance patrols counter-raided a Batarian stronghold. And in this particular one, Shepard orders the execution of prisoners. It's pretty ruthless. Well, I mean, it's right there in the name. It's pretty brutal. It's woof. So we will go with that.
Military specialization.
And then we have all of our classes here. I gave people a choice between really only a few of them because I didn't want to overwhelm choices, and people overwhelmingly chose Infiltrator, which is going to be interesting because it is my least played class, I think. It depends on how you classify played, I guess. Oh, I just remembered. I have to. There's something I was gonna take care of before stream. I'm literally gonna forget if I don't do it right now. Oh, it's super unprofessional. There's a bill that I have to fucking pay. And I'm gonna be so tired after stream that if I don't do it now, I'm gonna forget. was gonna do it when I got home, but instead I took a nap. It's lame. Okay, 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 good. So now the loan sharks won't come after me. Um, that was pretty weird. I'm very sorry about that. Uh, okay. Um, yeah, so classes. I like Infiltrator and Soldier are my least played classes. But I've never had a very big affinity for Infiltrator. I've played them one. Okay, for the record, I've cleared Insanity on all of these classes, right? So, it's just a matter of challenge. But like Vanguard and Sentinel, I've done the most. Engineer, I've done quite a few times. Adept, I've done once. And then Infiltrator and Soldier, I've done once, but I did it a very, very long time ago. And I just don't have much of an affinity for it, which is I knew that people were going to choose Infiltrator because on paper it's a very cool sounding class. I do not have a huge affinity for Infiltrator, and so it's gonna be interesting. I think at the very least, I'm gonna learn some things, so that should be fun. We are gonna play Infiltrator because that's what people want, and then the one good thing about playing Infiltrator, right, is it's a hybrid class, and hybrid classes are absolutely the strongest in Mass Effect 1. Infiltrator is probably the weakest of the hybrid classes because it doesn't have access to biotics, but that's besides the point. But what it does mean is that I can pick my bonus talent as assault rifles, and infiltrators just kind of become better soldiers at that point. I could do hacking. Hacking is another excellent choice, I think, but I think I'm just gonna be boring and go with assault rifles. It's more consistent.
Confirm facial identification.
And then I think we're gonna do default, default Jane Shepard, default Jennifer Hale. I usually customize my character quite a bit, but that also usually takes like half an hour, and I really don't want to put people through that. So we're just gonna go with the default appearance.
Profile reconstruction complete.
And we'll just roll with this. Yeah, I do want to confirm this.
Identification confirmed.
So we're playing on Insanity, no auto level up, please. Definitely all this other stuff, and we'll just roll with it.
Well, what about Shepard? She grew up in the colonies.
She knows how tough life can be out there. Her parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
She got most of her unit killed on Torfin.
She gets the job done, no matter what the cost.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
I think it's the only kind
That's
of
the
person
only
who
kind of
can.
person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
God, the music in Mass Effect 1, it's so different from the music that is in Mass Effect 2 and 3, but it's so iconic.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector.
God, my frames are all over the place. Is medium really
All
that
stations
resource
secure for
intensive? I put it on 2K textures, not fucking 4K. It shouldn't be that intensive. Hey, there we go.
Board the screen. Approach run has
The
begun.
number one reason why I didn't customize a character. I cannot explain to you how many campaigns I've had where I spend half an hour customizing my character and then it does that spin around to her the first time. And I'm like, that is not what she looked like in character creation. And I just start over again?
1.
God, what a good opening.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
I hate that guy.
I'm gonna stop quoting. I'm gonna stop quoting the game. I have to. I have to stop quoting the
Remember to
game.
zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good.
I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible.
Besides, Spectres are
God,
trouble.
Joker's the
I don't
best.
like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Alright, so here's the question. We know Shepard is a ruthless renegade, but is she an asshole? I don't think she is. I don't think that Shepard's an asshole. I don't think that she's an asshole.
You always expect the worst.
Well, bad feelings.
Not
are
with her crew, at
personal hazard.
least.
But we don't go anywhere unless there's a good reason, so what are we doing here?
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. God, David.
Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
And here enters one of the issues that people have with Mass Effect. This line is, you made him mad, right? Which is kind of a funny, like, off-the-cuff thing. Shepard's actual line here is, great, you pissed off the captain and now I have to deal with it. Which is just not.
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the Captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only was talking to you, Joker. Oh, Caden. Caden is... Oh my god. Oh, jeez. Medium hates the galaxy map. I'm discovering what's causing my frame loss. It's the it has to be the galaxy map. Okay. We do have points to throw around here already. I'm kind of open to just putting points into speech like right away. That's a bad decision, but it is a decision that I can make. I think I don't think so. I think I think I want overkill. Well, do I? Because assault rifles are all really bad at the beginning of the game. I might just want to put points in the pistols and, like, armor just for a little bit, just to make myself a little bit more... Yeah, I think I could do this, and roll like that. There is no re-rolling, by the way.
I'm telling you, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
I'm trying not to look at the galaxy map.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit.
What's up, Presley?
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
God, it's the galaxy. It's even making this run slowly.
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a
Jennifer
chat with
Hale
Adam
is such a
down in
great voice
engineering. Didn't
actress.
mean to cause any
I know,
trouble,
I
but
know.
you have to
She has
admit,
the one
something's odd
voice,
about
but
this
it fits
mission.
Shepard
The whole crew
so
feels it.
well.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents.
Man, world
Why send a
building.
Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run. It doesn't add up.
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
Nihilus is no ordinary Turian.
You've got that right, Commander. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command.
Some of the warbones a little
They don't come
ham-fisted.
along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, man. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
Your favorite internet clown? I am nobody's favorite internet clown. That's definitely an accurate job description, but I'm nobody's favorite. How dare you?
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
Well, I do know how the stealth system works. Actually, I'm a little hazy on how the stealth system works, because it exists on physics that don't exist. Like, okay. Mass Effect is actually, it's one of those science fiction things that has relatively hard science. You just have to accept the existence of a Mass Effect field first. As soon as you get your head around that, all of the other science actually kind of falls into place. You just have to believe that there is an element which, when you pass an electrical charge through it in a polarized fashion, it generates a field around itself, and with enough voltage and enough mass of element zero, you can generate a field big enough for a starship to fit in that tricks space-time into thinking the relative mass of the object is less than zero, allowing you to go faster than light. And if I remember correctly, the SR1 doesn't use the Tantalus drive. That's the SR2. The drive that is used on this one, I don't think ever gets a name. But essentially, the process of generating a field like that generates a lot of waste heat. Does it use a Tantalus? I don't remember if they call it a Tantalus in this. Okay, they do. I know that the SR2 is called a Tantalus as well. But, like, yeah, no, doing that generates a lot of heat and energy, and in particular creates like a what's it called? A blue shift effect that the equivalent of the space radar detects when something is coming out of faster than light travel like that. And instead of like projecting a field in front of the ship that it then drives into, like most things, the Tantalus drive drops, like, creates a bubble below that it falls into, which reduces blue shift, like, detection. It's very weird. You have to really think about it for a while, and it's also just better at not expelling all that waste heat out into space that makes me easy to spot, and that is essentially the cell system. I really don't expect Presley here to understand
a full crew
it.
makes sense. We need the extra hands in case anything goes wrong. And the Spectre's just here as an observer.
Well, maybe you're right, Commander, but I just can't shake this feeling that we're out here on false pretenses.
Well, Presley's smarter than Shepard is on this one.
Info's on a need-to-know basis, Presley. Just follow the orders you're given.
Understood, Commander.
Alright, very good. Presley is a racist, but he can't help it. He's born from a different time.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Even Paradise
Any idea why Eden
gets
Prime was
boring after
chosen
a
as our
while.
destination?
Yeah, sure, Presley.
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them
They really are
rigid.
heavy-handed with the
Others still
world
blame
building
them
in
for
this
the
one,
First
aren't they?
Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted
Is
into
that
their
actually
ranks for
true?
years
The Spectres
now.
absolutely
So
have
far,
council
it hasn't
authority.
happened.
They
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. What you did on Torfin, that's what they're looking for. Success at any cost, ruthless efficiency, show no mercy.
Sounds like my kind of job.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council
Unlimited
could revoke the Spectre
reference.
status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
How do you control
Jesus.
agents
I
with...
suppose
The Spectres
the Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Spectre my balls. Shut up, Mira. That was a bad one.
Commander Shepard.
That was
I was
not
hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
He's already here. Yeah, I'm sure he is.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
God, these updated textures are fucking great, actually. Jesus.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Are you trying to scare me, Spectre?
Your people are still newcomers,
Yes,
Shepard.
this is
The
Medium
galaxy can be a very
2021.
dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time
It's
you
a
told the commander what's really
2K
This mission
complete
is far more
retexture
than a
mod.
simple shakedown run.
It's great. Like, it genuinely looks great. No, Medium is definitely, like, it's... I would not say replay the game right now, of course, because you gotta watch me stream it, right? You know? No, Medium is great. I will give you my mod list. If anybody asks, I will give them my mod list. It's relatively lightweight, extremely easy to install. God, I'm sorry, I'm gonna go on a little bit of a rant here. I remember how fucking arcane it used to be to mod this game, actually. Like, back in 2014, it was so fucking hard. It was so arcane, and, like, you had to jump through 3 different mod loaders. And no, like, modern day kids these days, they got it so easy, you know? The fucking MB Trilogy mod loader just exists, and you could just drop zip files into it, and it automatically installs your mods, and it automatically sets all of your DLLs correctly, and then Medium itself is its own packaged installer. You literally just download it, and it takes like 40 minutes to download because it's a big fucking texture thing, and then you run it, and it gives you a drop down of all of the modules you want to install, and then you could check if you want to install 2K or 4K, and then you press go, and it does its thing, and it takes like 15 minutes to do, and once it's done, it works. It used to not be like that. It used to be so much more complicated.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime.
Additionally, I'm playing. Part of the reason we're doing like default FemShep face is because I have a specific module for Medium that changes default FemShep to be more consistent across all Mass Effect games. Because she's not. She's definitely not in the original trilogy. Her face changes quite dramatically between games, and this mod, kind of overarching, creates a mesh in ME1 that looks far more like she does in ME2. And the conversion from ME2 to ME3 is actually pretty seamless by vanilla, so...
I don't like being kept in the dark, Captain.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
So here is where I'm going to say, this is probably one of the more, like, honestly, the world building up until now has been really heavy-handed, right? This is really good world building here, where the captain is like, Prothean, right? And of course, Shepard can ask, Prothean? I don't know what a Prothean is. And of course, bad worlding would be Shepard being like, the fuck's a Prothean? Because everybody in the world of Mass Effect knows who a Prothean is. And so instead, if the player looks at that and says, what's a Prothean?
I thought the Protheans vanished.
Shepard knows what the fuck a Prothean is.
Their legacy
and just
remains.
world builds for you.
The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Australian Animal Crossing? What does that mean?
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time.
Dinkum.
Humanity wants a larger role in
Dinkum
shaping
sounds like a slur.
We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
I was impressed when I studied the reports from Torfin. A grim business, but you got the job done. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
Just tell me what I have to do.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Why is this beacon so important?
Why we just went over
All
this.
advanced galactic civilization is based on
I'm
Prothean
done with
technology.
world building. We need to progress the plot.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
This is back when Mass Effect thought that the Terminus systems was going to be like a actual major political force and not a disparate system of kingdoms and gangs that exist outside of Council space.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Who's holding the camera?
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
17 minutes.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold.
God, default ship looks great at this.
Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
I don't like putting my life in the hands of a Turian, sir.
Nihilus is on our
Jesus.
side.
Shepard,
He wants you
come
in
on.
the Spectres, and he wants that beacon.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
I'd be surprised if more ME4 information hadn't been leaked. Like, we just crossed over. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the stream. Like N7 Day was 5 days ago. We were playing Divinity on N7 Day, which sure is fun. This is inventory. I'm looking for you. That's the one. Okay. We know Liara's involved for sure, and we heard her talking to the Geth. Yeah, I suppose the Geth are probably the best direction to take Mass Effect. I suppose. We're gonna put a point to throw for Caden, and then Jenkins you can take Soldier for the health gen, and then yeah, okay. So I want to talk about this real quick.
Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
there's a reason that I don't really play Infiltrator too much in Mass Effect, right? Which is, Infiltrators kind of are unique in that they get access to, you know, sniper rifles as a trained thing. If you are not trained in a weapon, like, I'm not trained in shotguns, I can't aim down the sight of them at all, right? I can still use shotguns. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to turn. I'm actually gonna have to turn I'm actually gonna have to turn those down. Just so I have a little bit. So yeah. But I'm of course I'm trained in pistols because everybody's trained in pistols. And I took the bonus talent to be trained in assault rifles, even if assault rifles early game are just absolutely terrible because they're, you know, they have really bad accuracy. Sniper rifles, however, have never really spoken to me as a weapon class, and it's the reason I've never played Infiltrator too much, particularly because of Mass Effect 1, and this does get better in other games, right? But in Mass Effect 1, this is sniper rifles. I'm not moving my mouse right now, right? This is just what sniper rifles are like. And I can crouch and it still does this, right? And I have to try and counter it. Like if I'm trying to keep my, like that little thing right there, if I'm trying to keep my target on that, it's actually pretty difficult. And no matter what you do with sniper rifles, like, honestly, this never gets any better. You can rank all the way up with sniper rifles. You can get the best sniper rifle in the entire game, and they're still infuriating to use.
What the hell are those?
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
It's also the only time they're ever seen.
Damn, it's fun.
It's the only time that they're ever seen.
Negative contacts, Commander.
I am going to drop a quick save because I don't think the game has saved. Oh no, the game did autosave for me earlier. I'm also going to be paranoid about quick saves because this game crashes every once in a while. She's old. She's old, Captain.
God, what happened here?
Oh jeez, that texture effect is new. That's new. Interesting. Oh, that particle effect. How was other work today? Oh, it was alright. I left really early. I left at like 9:30 today. So, it's not bad at all. Rip Jenkins. He's already dead. Jenkins is already dead. We were gonna put these skills on here. And get you fucked. Jesus.
I think we're good, Commander.
God, the gameplay really is something, isn't it? Getting a marksman is going to be important, and then I'm going to put another point in Intimidate. Caden, we're going to see working you towards lift, and then we're going to work on first aid as well. Divinity Monday. No, absolutely. I do Divinity Monday and Divinity Tuesday again. It's...
Sometimes Marines die. The rest of us just have to carry on. We still have to find that beacon.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I was gonna do F for for Jenkins. And I forgot that F actually was bound to a button, and I just used the meta jail. Jesus, they do so much damage. Jesus. Caden's almost fucking dead.
I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
High cal barrel. It's not what I need. I need health regeneration. I need a regen kit to put on my fucking armor, cause actually I have. Do infiltrators get regen? Hold on. No. Why am I regenerating health? If you check the settings, LE fixes the sniper. Mira, I don't play on LE. Yeah, I know I used Metagel recently. I'm not a scrub. I already own the games, and I don't get anything from Legendary Edition. I mean, honestly, part of me kind of... I was gonna totally just lie there and say that part of me prefers how Mass Effect 1 plays, and that's just not true. Mass Effect 1 plays really poorly. I don't know, I never felt the need to, like, play Legendary Edition. Partially because, you know, yeah, like, I have mods in here that put the lost content back into the game. I don't know. It was never, like, a big thing for me. No, yeah, I've critiqued Mass Effect 1's combat far too many times for me to even pretend that I like it. It has its issues. It's charming, but it has its issues. Yo, speaking of the Geth, it's brutal. It's brutal. Also, there's Ashley, current frontrunner in the romance poll. Because, yeah, I actually don't know if that mod works. It's my first time using it. A mod that allows Ashley and Caden to be bisexual, as they were supposed to originally be before EA forced BioWare to fucking take it out. Do I have a mod to DME2 Ashley? How do you mean? Because her appearance changes in ME3, first of all. And if you're asking about that, yes. Or non-legendary edition, there exists the Ash Legacy project, which has not been updated in several years. But it doesn't matter, because it's compatible with basically everything. That changes her back to her appearance in this game. So yes, it's another reason why I would rather play on this than on LE, because LE doesn't have that mod.
You the one in charge here, ma'am?
I need a status report, now.
Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
Any idea what kind of enemy we're facing?
I think they're Geth.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
You're coming with us, Williams. We need that beacon.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
Oh, by the way, have you seen a Turian?
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Describe what happened leading up to the
God,
attack.
I'm just admiring the texture work on these M7s. They're so good.
Routine patrol until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
What are you thinking? Mass Effect Legendary Edition Mod 22. Oh yeah, look at that. It over like it. I mean, that doesn't debimbify Ashley. Actually, she is still. That is still based off of her MA3 model. But no, well these are all really good faces actually. I fucking. It does it backwards. It makes her Mass Effect 1 appearance look like MA3. That's so funny. That's so funny.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Move out!
Alright, we're definitely gonna train Ashley. She definitely gets the health regeneration, and then we'll give her Overkill and the strongest fucking ability in all of Mass Effect 1, Adrenaline Rush. Crazy skill. Just absolutely crazy skill.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Goodbye, N7 armor. Phase exterior. I don't even get to talk about the spikes. I feel like that's a pretty important thing to talk about, is the big spikes. Let's see if I can hit the broadside of a fucking barn with this weapon. I literally think I missed there. Hey, I got him! God, errors are so fucking bad! Alright, I have grenades. Dope.
Clear.
I think it's... What? B? Z? Q? It's Q. Q to holster weapon. Z is toggle walk, that's right.
Impaling victims instead of just shooting them. There must be some reason behind it.
Classic psychological warfare. They're using terror as a weapon. Smells like smoke and death.
I don't think it's psychological warfare, Caden. I think you're reaching a little bit there.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Let's get moving. Williams, where's the camp?
It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Alright, I got another fucking level. Shield boost would be pretty good. Ooh, yeah, we'll get shield boost. Partially because that also works us towards medium armor, and we get immunity. We don't get adrenaline rush. Immunity's still really good, though. We also start to work towards dampening. Yeah, that's fine. Kaden will put a point there, then we'll put a point there. Ash will work towards shield boost because that's a defensive skill that she can use on her own.
There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
I'm gonna put this here and this here, and I'll put dampening on that point, I think. think that's the plan.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
I might die here.
Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Please die. Thank you. God, husks are so scary.
All targets
It used
down.
to be beautiful here.
We should move, Commander.
Somebody's gonna pay for this.
Poor Caden is still at like no fucking health because he has no health regeneration.
It must take a few hours for the spikes to turn people into husks.
Man, we already know what we're calling him too.
Now we know what those spikes are for. Turning our own dead against us.
Pretty impressive. Oh, you know, I'm actually just remembering. Oh no, I do have electronics. What am I thinking of? I have decryption. I have electronics. Okay, so I could do all the hacking.
It's closed. Security locks engaged.
And now for the worst of the fucking hacking minigames, but also the only one that you can fail. It's Frogger. You ever tried to pick a lock by playing Frogger with it? I mean, that's better than the MA2 hacking minigames. They're literally impossible to fail. They are so fucking easy. And then they often just mod them out of the game, so I could just skip the time. And MA3 doesn't even have a hacking minigame. You just stand there and wait for the game to load, and then it does it for you.
Thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
How did you end up in this shed?
We hid here during the attack. They must have come here for the beacon. Luckily, it wasn't here. It was moved to the spaceport earlier this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
If we had Frogger, Lockpicking Lawyer wouldn't be able to break in. Lockpicking Lawyer would be the greatest Frogger player in the entire world.
What else can you tell me
Hey,
about
mind?
the attack?
It all happened so fast. One second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Sorry. I'm not gonna be able to get it out of my head now. Every time I open the hacking minigame, I'm gonna be thinking, hey guys, it's the Lockpicking Lawyer here with another video.
I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack. That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape, no hope? No, I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
Just me on
I gave
Twitter
him an
every
extra dose
day.
of his meds after the attack.
So now Shepard could be a colossal dickbag. Which, yeah.
Say goodnight, Manuel.
You cannot silence the truth. My voice must be heard.
Oh, hi, Ed.
Oh my god! What did you do?
That might have been a little extreme, Commander.
You can't just go around whacking people.
Oh,
in the
I do
head.
still have touch grass turned on.
Just a little bump on the head. Let him sleep it off.
I suppose
Shepard just
By the time he
going
wakes up,
around
his heads will-
beating people over the fucking head.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
Good luck, Commander.
9 renegade points. It's a good renegade right there, let me tell you. In a game where like the maximum renegade is I think it's like 130 something. 9 is actually pretty significant. Like it's like 400 because every one of these blocks represents. Let me think here. Oh, hold on. I have to. I have to make good on the redeem here. So, you know, we'll humor you here and we'll touch grass while I go ahead and turn off just go ahead and you can generate infinite Paragon and Renegade points, which I'm not very interested in doing because it's dumb. But you totally can, and I know how to. It's on Novaria. Let's see here. I can actually get rid of this and this, and I can turn off touch grass. There we go. Yeah, specifically, it's here. I know everything about this game. I know that you can loop the conversation with the Turian after you get the evidence against the guy and try and convince him to speak in front of a court. And if you don't pass the final check, you can actually just loop him over and over again, generating infinite Paragon and Renegade points. I know this. His name is it's Lorik something. Lorik Keen or something like that. I know that trick. I don't ever use that trick because you really don't need it. But you could. You totally could. Okay, that's turned off. And now I can go over here and get back to the game. Yeah, every one of these blocks I think represents... Oh, here, I've got to turn grass back off or else I'll forget. I successfully touched grass. Yeah, every one of these blocks I think represents 10 points. It should be... I should have some Paragon though, because I was a colonist. I should have 5 Paragon points, and I don't for some reason. Either that or it's just not showing. I'm not quite sure. Alright, time to see if a different mod I installed is actually working. Yo, it is! Nice!
Saren. Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
I love that you can hear the gunshot. So for those of you who don't understand why I was pogging about that, that is a tiny little mod that I installed here. Because Saren doesn't usually look like that. I have to explain this. This mod here explicitly exists to make Saren look less evil at the beginning of the game, because Saren looks like Dr. fucking Evil when he first shows up. And it always threw me through such a fucking loop that, like, Nihilus and the Council would trust this guy when he looks like Dr. Evil. Right? Like... Here. Here, hold on. Do I still have... Yeah, I do. Okay. So yeah, no, like this is this is what Saren looks like. In the original, right? Like he looks evil. He's got all this metal pieces coming off of him. He looks like a fucking monster. And it always bothered me that, like, Nihilus sees Saren. He looks right at him, right? And then it's like, oh, it's my good buddy Saren. Like, dude, have you always been buddies with Dr. Evil? Like, what the fuck?
What is that? Off in the distance.
Oh, it's causing my frames to lag. That's what it's doing. Goodbye, big ship. So yeah, what the mod does is that it changes his appearance. In this section of the game, he does eventually look like Dr. Evil. Once he is definitively like the bad guy, more so than he is right now. But he starts off looking relatively normal instead. I think I missed that shot. Fuck me. Yeah. Eh. I'm gonna get you. Ugh. Jesus. Ugh. It's actually so fucking hard. God, hosts have so much health. Why do they have so much health? What? What? Oh. I didn't know. I did not know about that. I had no idea. I had no idea that you could back up into a safe zone there. That's new. I didn't know that one.
Enemy sighted.
God, I don't even... I'm pretty sure I hit, and I still don't do any fucking damage. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. I did it.
Negative contacts, Commander.
God, sniping is so bad in ME1. It's gonna get better. We're actually gonna be able to build around the sniper rifle in ME2 and 3. You know, like we should be able to. Like it's an actual legit strategy. And in ME1, it's always going to be this fucking gimmick, and we're just gonna be using our stupid fucking pistol for like 90% of the game. Ah. Infiltrators. Alright. Open the door. Stop having it be closed.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out. We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
We took care of them.
That is not what I meant to hit.
Crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
Ominous.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
I have to go.
Man, a lot of people know about this beacon. We probably should have kept it better secret.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
If there's something you're not telling me...
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You greedy bastard. You weren't running for your life. You were running to check on your merchandise.
Jennifer Hale's
no,
great.
It's not like that. I just knew there were some packages here, something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
They're definitely holding out on
I'm only
me.
gonna ask this once. Think long and hard before you lie to me again. Are you sure all you've got is one lousy pistol?
No, wait. I just remembered. I just had it in my pocket. You might as well take that too. That's everything, really.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not
Tired
a
of
snitch.
being jerked around over
Would
here.
you rather be a snitch or a corpse?
Powell. His name's Powell.
No honor among thieves.
That's all I know, really. So let's try to keep things friendly from here on in, okay?
I have to go.
Good luck.
Yeah, they literally give me... He didn't even give me a pistol. Oh, he does. Yeah, the Stinger and a fucking combat sensor, which is just the most useless. So combat sensors, all they do, you see that little thing in the bottom right, the minimap that just like never gets used anyways, because why would you? Certain enemies can jam it and make it unusable, and the combat scanner is supposed to counteract that. Problem is, rarely ever fucking works. This is also the only chest in the entire game that requires electronics to decrypt. So I usually don't get it, because I usually don't have electronics at this point, because I'm usually playing a class that doesn't have electronics, and Caden can't get it this early. You have to really invest all of his points into these two things to get that in time, and I usually don't, because it's whatever. I'd rather put other stuff on Caden early on. So yeah, interesting. Interesting. I am, so, okay, so I'm going to talk about the polls real quick. Not like the people, like the polls on Shepard, right? That are on my Discord. You should join the Discord, by the way, if you're not. Ashley is currently the front runner for our romance choice. I don't know where she is, though. Ashley is trapped inside of a shed and can no longer be romanced, unfortunately. We're not locking in those romance choices until we've met all of our bachelors. So I'm interested to see if those polls change after people get a kind of understanding of who the characters are. Not that I think that they're going to. I think Ashley's a fine romance choice, but some people get kind of annoyed by her. I'm curious. Thinking aloud is all.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
What are you doing sneaking around back there?
I say hi to Allie.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian.
Presume you're playing Warframe with her then?
Him.
What the hell are you talking about?
The hell you talking
about?
about?
There were 2 Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
Oh hey, Colt stitched you.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use
Hey
against
up.
the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Hand over those grenades. Now.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
Too many people died here for you to start jerking me around.
God, Shepard has
Okay,
has no chill.
There was something else. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line.
Top of the line, he says.
Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here.
Top of the line, by the way. It's a high explosive upgrade for your grenades, which is, you know, it's not bad actually, but it's just very funny that it's like, you know, it's top of the line and then it's a tier 1 upgrade. Very silly. All right, combat time. Hey, Kaden, can you throw this guy down? Thank you. Dunked. Where we got? I'm not above exploiting this game. This game is very mean to you on insanity difficulty. Oh my god! That was one shot! That was one shot! Alright, sure! Hey, Kaden, how's that throw? Here. Just got him. Alright. Time to do some dumb stuff. Okay, Kaden, need to stay alive long enough to see the— oh no. Oh no. Fuck! 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 Fucking Christ! Jesus fucking Christ! He had no chill! What was that? Oh, come on! Okay, then got up and died immediately again. Oh, he's back up. He's gonna get shot again. I have to see if he does it again. Come on, Kaden. There's no enemies near me. Go on. Go on, buddy. I believe in you. Go on, get up. Oh, come on. I believe in you. Oh, he's down for good this time. What a shame. I also have a level. What do I want? What do I need per se? Right, like, I don't know, I'm level 4? I should get this for sure, and then I should I start working up my sniper rifle tree? No, I should start working towards fitness of medium armor. That's probably a good idea. You, Mr. Kaiden. I'm gonna do this and this, and then Ash is going to just work our way up those trees. Okay. And then I can... Oop. And then I can... Oop. I think I hit on that one? God, this arena is aggressively dumb. Oh, fuck this. Oh, fuck this. I can't. Got him. All right, time for a hard section. Let's go. Yeah, he looks so much better in this. He still looks a little evil, but like he looks so much nicer.
No evidence that we were
Nicer being relative here. He looks more trustful. Trusting? Trustable? Trustworthy! That's the word. The glitch train! Yeah! I'm glad that that's never been fixed. No mod I have has ever fixed the glitch train.
The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Alright. Oh god, shock troopers do so much damage. Why? I'm actually fatigued. Oh shit. God, you have to lean. That's an instant death bubble. You have to lean in on grenades so hard in the early game to do any amount of damage. Over time, your weapons do usually outpace the grenade damage, but like early game, God, you have to. I need you to get thrown. That's a sniper. I don't want to fuck with the sniper because that's an instant death beam. That line that kind of like is supposed to show where they're aiming, by the way, no relation to where they're actually aiming. They could turn their aim like 180 degrees if they want to. Absolute bullshit. I fucking hate Geth snipers. And yeah, they'll one-shot me. What? Is there still? There's still a fucking trooper over here. Easy game. And I can even quick save here. Getting lots of Turian armor. I don't even have a Turian yet. Ah! Alright, I'm gonna let the fucking... Do I have throw ready again? I do. Okay. We're gonna let the husks come to us. Oh, get him away. This is the fine place to shoot from. It's not, it's a terrible place to shoot from, but I am scoring hits here. God, I love this combat system so much, it's so dumb. I'm so glad that this gets changed. It's so bad. It's so bad. I was leaning forward in my chair so that I could see better. Fuck me. Seriously? Oh, what a game. What a game. Fucking hunched over, leaning forward. Just so I could see the pixels more clearly. Ridiculous. Ooh. There's a chest over here. I'm gonna go and collect all this loot before I touch the obvious thing that was... Oh shit, assassin armor. Kata might want this. Kata wants this. Ashley does not want any armor, nor does she want any weapons. The inventory system is another thing from this game that can go fuck itself. God, I hate the inventory system of this game. It's very old school RPG in the worst way. I love this game. I know, I look at the stream title, I know what the stream's called. I do earnestly love Mass Effect 1. It's not like... It's kind of an original concept. It has its own kind of fun takes. The story is told extremely competently. It's kind of a meme because it's like such a well-known franchise these days, right? But like, it's really good. But also, God, the core systems are so ass sometimes. Ugh. I'm glad that RPGs aren't built like this anymore. Seriously. This is the part I get to see if the romance mod is actually working the way it should be.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology.
If we see if Ash or Caden touches the beacon.
Like that when they dug it up.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Roger, Normandy, standing by.
Ashley actually is the one reaching for the beacon this time. Usually if you're Femshep, it's Caden, but the mod I have makes it so that it's Ashley. So if Ashley maintains the front runner, she has some more unique dialogue with me because of this.
Shepard!
God, the upscaled videos look amazing.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy. A human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
Grrr. Grrr. Shepard.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Not great.
Like the morning after shore leave.
Ah.
How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Hi, kitty.
Where's the beacon now? What happened to it?
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I don't suppose it occurred to you that Eden Prime has medical facilities.
Listen, you're better off in this infirmary than in any hospital on Eden Prime. Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction. Nothing's really clear.
God, it really wigs me out that, like, God.
I better add this.
Shepard looks so different in this with the kind of retune that I have on. But, like, also, it just is now occurring to me that, like, Shepard's my age now. Like, I'm almost as old as Shepard, and that hurts.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good
God,
job.
he brushed that one off pretty quickly.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
The Geth would have wiped out the whole colony if I hadn't stopped them.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
I just now am realizing, with the updated textures here, Alliance uniforms in Mass Effect 1 have a fucking Systems Alliance belt buckle. Oh my god, they're so quaint. I love it. Oh my god.
He didn't come to Eden Prime because he hates humans.
You're right.
This is an official, like, Alliance crew uniform. I wear this to work every day.
But it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
When have they ever done anything for humanity?
If we expose Saren as a traitor, the Council will revoke his Spectre status. I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Alright, time to chat with the crew.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander.
Man, I love
We could use some
RPGs.
good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
Dead Marines, dead colonists. And in the end, we still didn't get that beacon.
You saved a lot of lives, Commander. It might be hard to keep that in perspective with what happened to Jenkins.
Thanks, Williams. I needed to hear that. I think you're gonna fit in here just fine.
God, the dialogue is so good! I'm sorry, the dialogue of Mass Effect 1 is so fucking good. I'm gonna loot my own locker here for shit I don't need.
Commander, I'm glad to
Yo,
see
what's
you're
up,
okay.
Caden?
Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you
Does
never
Caden
get
have a
used to seeing
belt
dead
buckle too?
civilians.
Or is this
Doesn't
just a
seem right
Shepard
somehow.
thing?
But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
Dead Marines, dead
This
colonists,
is the
and
same
enemy-
line! Hold on!
Maybe you're right. Things went bad, real bad. I still can't believe we lost Jenkins.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck.
It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not gonna be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
You a career man, Lieutenant?
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
I'm here for the blood.
My family were homesteaders on Mindoir. I'm the only one left. But I've moved beyond that.
Oh, that's right, Torfin. A messy business. Imagine that bought you any post in the fleet. Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
No.
If the captain thought you needed to know, he'd
No,
tell
I can't tell you that.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
I
Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander.
Look, I don't know exactly how the Alliance structure works. God, he does. He has the fucking belt buckle. I can't believe I've never noticed that until now. The fucking Alliance Marine uniforms. Look at the belt buckles. Oh, they're great. Look, I don't pretend to understand how the chain of command works, right? But the gunnery chief is outranked by the lieutenant, which is outranked by the commander, and I'm outranked by the captain. So, you know, the rank exists. It sure does. I should talk to Chakwas.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
Oh,
I've
she doesn't really have
served with him
anything
for
to
a few
say.
tours now.
She has some things to
He
say,
knows
but they're
when
not
to
really
let things slide
relevant.
and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
She has some Caden relevant dialogue, but like, I know everything about that little fuckboy. I know it all. I've heard all the stories. Low-key, I actually haven't. Caden is the one romance that I actually haven't ever
I'm
finished.
glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
I've done 99% of Cadence Romance. I've never finished it out, though. It's the only one I haven't. There's like 3 that I haven't, but it's one of the only ones that I haven't. It's very interesting.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
And now for the cutscene that sold me on Mass Effect. Cutscene is literally incredible. It's everything to me.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Cutscene is everything to me. You have no idea. It's one of my favorite cutscenes in like any sci-fi game ever. It's so good. Like, it's the one that sold me on this game, unironically. Like, the opening on Eden Prime is really great, right? But like, the scale of the Citadel really, like, just was like, wow, this game is something else.
Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
God, Udine is a prick.
Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. If they don't stop him, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Wah, wah. So there's a lot of side questing we could do in the Citadel, and I'm going to choose to do none of it. Not right now. I'll do some of it later. I'm going to jet through on the main story for a little bit here, and then I'll do side questing afterwards.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
God, I'm sorry. I'm taking it all in again, and like, just the matter of fact that, like, yeah, no, none of this existed before BioWare came up with it, right? Like, Mass Effect is a really well fleshed out universe, and like, it's so original. Oh Jesus, my camera's frozen. Oh Lord. Oh jeez. Oh Jesus Christ. Hello? What happened to my camera? Why is my camera frozen? What? What? Jesus. I think my camera got unplugged. Plug that back in. And then I can... Hello? Hello? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Ah! I'm alive! Oh! Oh, Jesus, I came back to life! Oh my god, I'm alive again. Jeez, okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. Fuck. Oh. Christ almighty. Why is my game running so poorly? Why? Why? Is it you? Is it the water?
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the
Boyfriend?
council. Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Boyfriend.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation.
I'm
in
Garrus
Saren.
Vicarian, and this is my rectum.
Who were you just talking to?
Garrus.
That was Executor Palin, head of Citadel Security, my boss. He'll be presenting my findings on Saren to the Council.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the Council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. But the Volus? No. The Hanna are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be right, though the Hanar need to lighten up a bit first.
You just don't like them because you have trouble understanding them.
I mean, the Turian's right. The Volus have no chance of making it onto the Citadel. Or the Solarian does, because the Volus are a protectorate race. They basically don't have a military. They are entirely subservient, culturally, to the Turians, so...
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a
Maybe not
matter of
culturally,
some concern,
economically
but there's
subservient.
nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
I'm not gonna sling dirt.
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I mean, Saren has a point, for once.
Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
god.
Council has found
All
no
three choices you
evidence
could pick
of
there
any
are all
connection
Shepard
between
being like,
Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred
Dumb.
from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Sad music. Sad face.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad.
Read about it in the book
shouldn't
Mass
talk
Effect.
about this here.
No,
I know
not
what he's
Ascension.
like, and he has to be stopped.
And not Retribution. It's the first one. Because Ascension's the second book, and Retribution's the third book. What's the name of the first book? I can't remember. I can't.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
I
You
will.
won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Oh, why am I yawning?
Harkin's probably
Blah, blah,
getting
blah,
drunk
blah,
at
blah, blah,
Cora's
blah.
Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
I mean, so would Shepard.
Sometimes 1,000 people must die so 1,000,000 can live.
But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Do I care about any of this?
I want to know more about the Spectres.
No.
They're not your typical government agency. It's
No,
not
this
easy
is all-
preserving
I
peace
don't-
across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to... Good
This is
luck,
all
Shepard.
just backfill. I don't want to talk about that. Okay, let's get out of the lag tower here. Oh, Jesus.
I bet all these staircases aren't just for show. They make for good defensive positions if this place is ever attacked.
You sure have to climb a lot of stairs to reach the Council. Think that's supposed to be symbolic of their importance?
I like that they have different takes. I'm not gonna talk to the keeper guy. Like I said, I want to do
But I wouldn't believe everything you
the main quests
I'm hearing it everywhere. It's not
before I do anything at all kind of side related. Partially because some of it only becomes unlocked after you do the main stuff. And I'd rather just do it all at once. Why am I so yawny today? Ah! Ah! I shouldn't be tired. I took a nap. God, the elevator is so fast.
I can't believe the Council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they'd take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
How many times does she get to say that before it gets old? That's the question. Okay, so Barlavon is...
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
It's a keeper.
Please do not disturb the keepers. Please do not disturb the keepers.
I'll disturb the keepers all I want, huh? How about that?
You know, art doesn't normally do much for me, but that relay statue, I like.
Anyone else hear that low hum? Sounds like it's coming from that statue. Makes my teeth tingle.
The performance. Performance in the open areas is a little lackluster with this mod. This game is ancient, and it sure feels it. It shouldn't, like, I play games that look better than this, though. Like, the fact that it runs so poorly is
one of the Earth
definitely unusual.
Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepard. You were at Torfan, correct? You led the final assault against the enemy base, if memory serves.
I don't like strangers keeping tabs on me.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barlavon. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
I heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepard. But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. And I do know something about Saren.
I need that information. Now.
Threats don't work on me, Commander. This information is worth a small fortune. But this is an unusual situation, so I am going to let you have it for free.
What's the catch?
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business, until Saren turned on him.
Saren betrayed him. Imagine that.
No matter what you think of Saren, he's not stupid. He knows the Shadow Broker is a valuable ally. Turning on him doesn't make sense. Not unless something huge was at stake. I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
That's not much to go on.
I just told you that the most famous Spectre in the galaxy betrayed the Shadow Broker. Quite a bargain, considering the price. Speak with the Krogan if you want to learn more. I heard he was paying a visit to Citadel security. If you hurry, you might catch him before he leaves the Academy.
Isn't it strange that a Krogan would want to speak with CSEC?
Very. However, I doubt the visit was entirely his choice. You'll need to speak with him if you want to know more.
Thanks for the info.
My pleasure, Commander.
Alright, so we're actually not going to chase that bit of detail there. Oh my god, hi Freya! Oh my gosh, thank you for the raid. I'd really need to set up that raid notification. Hello, hi, welcome to Mass Effect. You've unfortunately caught us at a bit of a lull in the story. Not a lull. This is actually pretty relevant stuff, but you know. This is my favorite game of one of my favorite games of all time, and I'm playing it on stream. That's the story. I'm glad to have you. I'm also trying to remember where the... So this is... So there's the embassies.
What do they want?
How should I know? It's not like Keepers offer an explanation for what they're doing.
Trying to remember the way to the CSEC headquarters. That's right, it's this way. God, the performances. this game is ancient and it runs poorly because I've installed a mod that is too highly intensive on my fucking graphics card, if you could believe it or not. I just wanted to make the game look better. And now, in big areas, it runs at like 20 FPS. Whoopsies. It shouldn't be this bad. I only have like the 2K textures installed. I genuinely think that something's wrong with like the LOD, and it's trying to like, oh god, I forgot you could pull out your fucking gun on the Citadel in this one. Forgot about that. I think it's trying to render like all the Citadel at once, and as a result, it lags so terribly.
How you holding up, Lieutenant?
Not too bad. No headaches worth mentioning lately. Maybe I'm getting used to the strain.
Maybe you've just got a good stress release. I know that knocking the geth on their synthetic asses gets rid of my headaches.
Asses. So Freya, what were y'all up to? How was your stream? It's actually not where I wanted to go. I'm now realizing. I wanted to go to the wards. Which actually, so there's our Krogan. I don't want to talk to him yet. I want to go through here, through the wards, I think.
So, Williams, are you happy you signed on with Commander Shepard?
I'm not sure, Lieutenant. Every time I think I have a handle on things, the universe bank's hard to port.
Well, don't let anybody know. A big gun and a confident attitude will get you through a lot in life.
Words to live by, honestly. Go ahead and scan this on the way through. I haven't quick saved in a while, and I'm paranoid. Alright, let's see if Ashley flirts with us correctly. She should. She's supposed to. But I've yet to actually test how this mod works.
That your professional opinion, sir?
How can they keep tabs on all of this? The Presidium may as well be on another planet.
There is definitely a gap between their presentation and what's here. Tracking rivals must be a nightmare.
This makes Jump Zero look like a porta-john, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big, but this is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
The Council represents more races than I thought. No wonder they're careful with newcomers.
They probably just want to keep everything running. It has to be hard keeping all these cultures working together.
Or maybe they just don't like humans.
Why not? We've got oceans, beautiful women, this emotion called love. According to the old vids, we have everything they want.
If you expect to get me in a tinfoil miniskirt and thighs,
Jesus.
I want dinner first.
That will be enough, Chief.
That is a different line for male Shep. Alright, sure.
Alright, enough chatter. Let's move out, people.
That is...
Aye, aye, Commander.
That is a different line for fucking male Shep on Ashley. Alright, sure.
I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
Alright, I'm gonna say it. Caden's line is so much better there. I forgot that's how Ashley responds to that kind of like flirty line. Fucking FemShep normally says the line like, yeah, no, we've got beautiful women, love, you know, all this other kind of stuff. And then Caden has a very fun, flirty line that's like, I mean, when you put it like that, I don't see how they couldn't love you. I mean, us. Sorry. It's great. Oh, man. Caden's a great romance. Anybody who says otherwise is objectively fucking wrong.
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
How do you know that my investigation is going to uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
You gotta have access to better sources. Why contact me?
I'm using every source I can find, but I think I've got a better shot with you. I read about the siege of Torfin, sending your men to their deaths, shooting slavers as they tried to surrender.
God, everybody talks about it so
someone who isn't
casually.
afraid to get their hands dirty. Someone who'll do what needs to be done. That's you.
No promises, but if I find anything relating to your case, I'll inform you.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
Everyone's so casual about Shepard's past. It's kind of weird. It's one of those things. It's just like, oh, this is. I get it, right? It's BioWare trying to show off their writing chops, right? They're like, yeah, no, look, everybody knows about you, right? It's very weird for people to be like, oh, hey, you're Shepard. Yeah, that was so cool when you committed those war crimes.
You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Do I know you?
No, I'm just a fan. One of your biggest fans, actually. My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
They say a lot of things. I was too busy killing them to count.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
I mean, why not? Why not? You know, what's the worst that can happen?
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again!
Alright, then we go all the way down and around through here. Definitely hit the quick save here. Because I believe...
That's her.
Yeah, we get the assassins here. Oh, they have immunity. Oh, that's bad for me. Please! Please! It's one of the fucking hardest fights in the entire fucking game, and I'm not even joking!
Now I'm ready.
Fucking die! Jesus! Please, I just want my bullets to hit, please. Like, I'm not even hitting. Jesus. Me. Fuck me. Ah. I have no grenades. Fuck. Shit.
Shields down.
Unironically, look how much fucking health they have. Jesus. Actual fucking Christ. That's what insanity looks like, by the way. That is genuinely insanity. That's... Oh, God. And not even in like a cheesy, like, you would know what the definition is. Like, literally, that is what the difficulty looks like. It's so much. It's... Oh, God. Ash, we'll get you first aid. Because honestly, you're going to be coming with us quite a bit, I think. I mean, if we go through with Romancer, we're going to be playing with her quite a bit. Huh. Let's hear what you have to say first, Lieutenant.
I see why this place is so popular. It's got quite the, view.
Yeah?
Hey, Lieutenant, put your tongue back in your mouth before you trip on it.
Actually, it's great.
A lot of traffic here. How fast do you think those cars are going? You think it's expensive to live here?
Oh, come on, Ashley. Come on, Ashley. Ashley has unique dialogue for this.
A million light years from where humanity began, and we walk into a bar filled with men drooling over half-naked women shaking their asses on a stage. I can't decide if that's funny or sad.
What? You don't think they're here because of the food?
It's great. And yeah, no, you could sit down and get a lap dance if you want, because of course you can. Why couldn't you?
Hey there, sweetheart. You looking for some fun? 'Cause I gotta say, that soldier get-up looks real good on that body of yours. Why don't you sit your sweet little ass down beside old Harkin? Have a drink. We'll see where this goes.
I'd rather drink a cup of acid after chewing on a razor blade.
You trying to hurt my feelings? You gotta do better than that. After 20 years with C-Sec, I've been called every name in the book, princess.
Call me princess again and you'll be picking your teeth up off the floor.
God,
Tell me where Garrus is.
Okay, just relax. Garrus, you say? You must be one of Anderson's crew. Poor bastard still trying to bring Saren down, huh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Just tell me where Garrus is before this gets ugly.
But it's all related, don't you see? The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Why should I believe a drunk like you?
Fine, ask Anderson. I bet he tells you. He's too stupid and proud to lie right to your face.
You said they covered all this up. How'd you hear about it?
I spent 20 years working cases here on the Citadel. People on this station love to talk. Secrets are like herpes. If you got them, you might as well spread them around.
You're a pig.
Just noticed that now, did you?
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
Why didn't Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre?
Maybe it's not true. Harkin's an ass. Bet he's just messing with our heads.
You're probably right. Still.
Jesus, those cars are moving pretty fast, aren't they? I believe this is a shortcut. I can never remember. The wards layout is all kinds of fucky. That's kind of a shortcut. It's kind of not. It's kind of the same distance, but you know, it's not important. Don't worry about it.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear!
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you?
Let her go.
Ah!
God, Garrus is so cool. Oh, okay, sure. Human enemies are literally, oh god, they're literally the worst to fight in this game. They have absurd health regeneration. They just don't die. Fucking, just fucking, there you go. Don't care. I stopped caring.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
You took him down clean.
Sometimes you get lucky. Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
Why were they threatening you? Who do they work for?
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
What Quarian?
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Where is she now?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
She must have something that proves he's a traitor. Did the Quarian mention anything about Saren or the Geth?
She did. The information she was going to trade. She said it had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There's no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we heard about him.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the CSEC Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
Move out.
We're gonna take Ashley. We're gonna take Garrus for just a second here. Just so we can give him some points. Do all this, then do it like that. And then we have armor for you as well, except it's bad armor because you don't have medium armor yet. Alright, you're gonna stick with us for just a little bit. We're not gonna take him to actually fight Fist because he's the same class as me. And that makes him not very good. You want things that cover your weaknesses instead of just the same class twice.
Don't kid yourself. It's even bigger than it looks.
How would you know?
I got a tour. One of 500 to see the Ascension from the inside out.
Really?
Took almost 6 hours and we only saw 1/10 of the ship. I even got to meet the commander.
Matriarch Ladanya. You met her?
Well, she addressed everyone on the tour, but I got pretty close to her.
Huh, just look at that ship. You'd have to be stupid to mess with that.
Very true. She's got almost as much firepower as the
Destiny Ascension is such a cool looking ship. I'm sorry, I love the world building of this game just so much. It's such a cool looking ship. It's such a neat little... I mean, like, it's not a neat little concept. It's the classic, like, yeah, no, it's the flagship, right? But, like, it's still just a neat design. Sorry, design in general is exceptionally neat.
Lines, Chief Williams. Most women I've observed in your alliance military serve in support roles.
It's becoming more common, but it took a long time to prove that ladies could handle an assault rifle or a shotgun.
I doubt anyone who saw your skill under fire could remain skeptical.
Well, that's awful kind of you, Garrus. Yay for feminism. Hey, there's the man.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Do I know you, human?
My name's Shepard. I'm going after Fist. Thought you might want to come along.
Shepard. Commander
Shepard.
I've heard a lot about you. We're both warriors, Shepard. Out of respect, I'll give you a fair warning. I'm going to kill Fist.
Fist knows you're coming. We'll have a better chance if we all work together.
My people have a saying. Seek the enemy of your enemy, and you will find a friend.
I think we're gonna get along just fine, Rex.
Let's go. I hate to keep Fist waiting.
So yeah, no, we're taking our big boy. Let's go. Yeah, this looks fine. Rex is a monster. He's so strong. He doesn't start off too great. Oh, he doesn't even get throw yet. It's a little less great, but he does get health regeneration, and he also gets. I don't think I have any Krogan armor, no. I don't have any good shotguns either. I have scimitars on hurricanes, which are all kind of bad, but we'll give it to him anyways. And we'll give... It's a little too early to be doubling in ammunition. Alright, now that we've got a crew put together, we can actually just rapid transit back to Korra's to go deal with Fist. A gentleman's club.
Looks like it's shut down.
Fist knows we're coming.
Enemy is everywhere!
Take a shot every time someone says enemy is everywhere.
Locked and loaded.
You will die. Don't actually do that. You will die.
Locked and loaded.
destroy you.
I will destroy you.
Locked and loaded.
That's a Krogan.
I'm on it.
Just gonna wait for that to wear off before I start fighting him. Because that's a fucking Krogan. I don't want to fight a fucking Krogan. Does he still have a vulnerability? No. Can I hit him with the warp? To counteract his regeneration. Knock him down. And then just fucking lay into him. God, Krogan are such pains. I will destroy you.
Hold the line.
My guns overheat so fucking quickly. Ah! I start working my way up to sabotage. But I can get this for you, and I guess it depends on who our party's going to be most of the time. I think making Ashley our medic frees up points for other people. Oh god, I'm dropping all my frames again. How does this keep happening? Okay, I think we're back. That is the second time this week that OBS has just decided to randomly ramp up to like 100% of CPU usage and then crash itself. So that's fun.
Looks like it's shut down.
And we have to do this whole fight over again now. So.
Take cover.
Oh, very neat.
I'm on it.
Whoa. Yeah, please burn that. Come here. Oh, that's bad for me, because now he's just gonna get up at like full health. Never mind. We're good. And then we kind of circle our way back around here. Shoot the thing. Please! Ah! Ah, jeez, just the pain and just shooting around every single fucking target. Alright, as I was saying, I think we are going to make Ashley our medic because if Ashley ends up being our main LI. She's gonna be coming around with us everywhere. So we are going to do that. And then we're also going to not put a point in Bear, put a point into throw. So we can have Rex start throwing people a boot.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer.
Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
I just killed 50 bodyguards to get in here. What do you think I'll do to you?
Screw Fist. He doesn't pay us enough for this.
It would have been quicker to just kill them.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
I get Renegade for doing that anyways. What do I care? Fusion Explosion 3? Sure. Or Fusion 2. The 2's still pretty good. And I got a grenade out of it.
Why do I have to do everything myself? Time to die, little soldiers.
Take cover! Hold the line! Hold the line!
So I'm actually focusing down the defensive turrets because the second you kill them, Fist falls over dead, and they're significantly easier to kill than Fist is.
Tell me where the Quarian is and I won't have to shoot you in the kneecaps.
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Wait. I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here. Said you'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker, ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Tell me where that meeting is before I blow your lying head off.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
Drop the gun, Krogan.
The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs half done.
A lot of people died because of him. He had it coming.
Kitty!
Let's move. We
Why are you
have to
being
save
mean
that
to me?
Quarian.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the stream. Should honestly probably put the fact that I'm doing insanity difficulty in the title of the stream instead of just. I couldn't think of a fun pun for the stream title or anything like that. Jesus, there's a lot of them. Fuck me. This is Mass Effect 1. One of my favorite games of all time. It's really great. I'm kind of... Well, I would say Mass Effect as a series is one of my favorite series of all time. I don't know. I have a complicated relationship with this game, is what I'm trying to get at. It's a good... It's good at setting up its universe. But its actual mechanics are a little flubbery. 2007, this game is 15 years old. Almost to the day. It came out... it'll have been 15 years old in 8 days, which is very fun. Which makes me feel fucking old, because I played this game when it first came out.
Where's the Shadow Broker?
And I definitely feel old now. This is one of these, like, this is an old BioWare title. Old BioWare title. Oh, Jesus. All I have is the dumb gun. Kitty, stop it. My cat's being very rude right now, sorry. Rules are basically just don't be a dillweed, you know? Like, it's pretty standard stuff. Oh my gosh. Snipers just aren't worth using. They just are not worth using, I swear. Oh. I go and take the class and like their unique selling point is, yeah, no, we get to use sniper rifles, and sniper rifles are just so terrible. Can I please kill either of these guys? God! Oh, she, her. Thank you. If I could kill either of these guys, I'd be quite happy. Thank you. Alright. Next, you. God, insanity is
Just set me up.
such a
You
pain.
trust him.
Oh, insanity is so fucked.
Don't worry about Fist. He got what was coming to him.
Then I guess there are two things I need to thank you for. Who are you?
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
The ambassador's office. It's safe there. He'll want to see this anyway.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
You wanted proof Saren's a traitor. This is it.
Really? Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
What other games do I play? I've been in a bit of an RPG streak recently. I am currently what's on the agenda beyond Mass Effect going forward. I'm playing Divinity with a friend on Mondays and Tuesdays, and then starting on Fridays I'm going to be playing Devil May Cry 5 for the first time. So that's kind of what's on the schedule right now. Off of stream I play a lot of Final Fantasy XIV, but I don't really have a lot of reason to stream that right now because I'm not really doing anything with it. I'm just kind of playing it, you know? But I'll probably, you know, be streaming a little bit of it when the new story stuff comes out, but that's not for like another 2 months.
What kind of evidence did you find? How'd you get it?
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become
You've
separated
actually
from its
unfortunately
leader.
probably caught
Then I
this
disabled
stream
it
at the
and removed
tail
its
end.
memory core.
I've been going for
fried their
a
memory
few
cores
hours
when they
actually.
died.
I
Some kind
just
of
recently
defense
had to restart because OBS kind of fucked me. So that's why like the stream says it's only been going for like 15 minutes. But I have been playing for like 4 hours now. So
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
Yeah, you kind of caught us in a bit of a weird story point. The crux of it right now is we're trying to prove that this guy, Saren, who is like a top-level agent for the galactic government, is a bad guy, actually, because he just recently attacked a human colony. And like the council doesn't believe us. And so this is kind of the important part, that we have proof that he did it. And the rest of the story is basically going to be about tracking him down and putting a stop to his nefarious scheme. So, which of course plays out on there's a lot to it, but that's kind of the core of Mass Effect 1. It's spy versus spy almost.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
According to the Memory Core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now.
Protheans are a
Protheans being
precursor
wiped out
race in
by the
this
Reapers.
universe.
The Geth
I don't know.
revere
This
the
game's a
Reapers
bit
as gods,
hard
the
on the
pinnacle of
sci-fi sometimes, but
non-organic
I
life.
like it.
And
I like
they
it a
believe
lot.
Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
This is a lot to handle. They might just ignore everything we tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The Captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her? The Quarian?
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
Pick 1 out of 5. I picked the second one. Don't even tell me anything about them. Let's pick the second one.
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this? Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
I'm gonna pick up you and you, actually. So I've got medium armor unlocked. I need to do encryption. Need to work on that. And then you can get the better version of this. And you can get the better version of this. You have a lot of points that I can sink. I can just do that and then do like that. Something like that. Something like that. Stage 2 Charizard GX. I don't... God, I haven't played Pokemon in a very, very long time.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment of your time?
Not right now, I can't. Deal with your side mission later, Batya. Batya's his wife. His name is Savash. Oh, I played this game too much. Calling people by their fucking quest names. Ugh.
That guy's up to something.
He sure is, and I'm not gonna deal with it right now.
Come on. Udina's presenting the Quarians' evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Who is she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
I tried to warn you about Saren and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life.
Shepard's
He no
really in
longer has
belief
the
of
rights
this
and
one.
resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region. Keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
I can take Saren down.
The Commander's right. There is a way to stop Saren that doesn't require fleets or armies.
No! It's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
I faced Saren on Eden Prime and exposed him for a traitor. I've proven myself.
Commander Shepard, step forward. It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance Branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
God, this scene is so cheese, and I love
You are
it.
the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the C-Sec Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
I thought the ambassador would be a little more grateful. He didn't even thank you.
What do you expect from a politician? Come on.
Right behind you, Commander.
Honestly, I forgot to save points for Spectre training. Oh man, I totally forgot about that. I usually save the level before I become a Spectre so that I could get Spectre training. And I just totally forgot. Very fun. Why can't I call a dog a boy or girl, not a man or a woman? Because have you ever seen a dog? They're just a little boy. It's such a cute little... Like, I would never call my cat is an adult, right? She has been alive for... God, she's what, 2-3 years old now? She is an adult cat, but she's just a little baby girl. Yeah, she is. She's not happy. I've woken her up. She's not happy with me. Oh my gosh. Oh, she's so cute. She's giving me the evil eyes, though. The touch grass is gone, because I don't have to touch grass. Welcome back, Ed. You caught us at the very tail end. You... Honestly, the grass is gone, but not forgotten. It will come back. Like, it's still in there. I just have to turn it back on. Okay, what was I gonna say? I'm a bit tired. I wanted to go longer, but this is a good stopping point. We hit the plot important bit. I might do a tiny amount of side questing off screen just because not all the side questing is super important. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, no, I'm gonna go and probably pull this VOD and edit it together tonight and put it up on my YouTube channel for people who weren't here to watch it. So that people can stay abreast of this as I continue to play it. And then yeah, tomorrow is a no stream day. Monday, Tuesday, Divinity with Mira, yada yada yada. If you want to stay abreast of my schedule, you could join my Discord. If you are not already there, I post my schedules on there every Sunday. And I try and stick to them. I'm not the best, but I try. There's a link to the Discord below if you're interested. Everybody, thank you for showing up. I don't think I have any raid targets, unfortunately. I don't really think there's anybody... Let's see here. Yeah, there's nobody I follow that's also live. That is like an appropriate raid target. Yeah. So I'm just gonna say thank you again for showing up. And yeah, I hope to see y'all next week. I love this game so much. I really do, and I'm glad that I get to share with people. Can I finish the lyrics? I'm not sure which lyrics I'm supposed to be finishing. I'm gonna take a sip for Ed though, because I'm supposed to. Oh man, I actually really needed that. Oh, Pumped Up Kicks. I'm not gonna... I've not listened to that song in ages, if I'm honest. I'm so sleepy. I don't know why I'm sleepy. Weekends, I'm just so EP on weekends. It's ridiculous. Bye friends. Bye 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 bye.